time for O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson.
Promo, Colorado.
O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson is presented each week by CVA. It's just a better gun.
This week is all about turkey hunting with Trav's good friend, Dakota Russell. 2 hunts in 2 different states and 2 different species of turkey. First up, Dakota is in Georgia hunting the eastern wild turkey. It's opening weekend, and Dakota plans to take a gobbler with his bow. Let's see how he does.
On the ground. Alright, the birds are on the ground now. They did what I thought they would. These birds were roosting in these pines right here down this road. They're roosting in these pines. I got in here a little bit closer than I wanted to, but it sounds like they flew down into this holler. They're only 80 yards. I may go ahead and try to ease out of here before I spook them. They may come out in this road. If they come out in this road across where I heard those hens a few minutes ago, they're definitely going to spook. So it sounds like a lot of the birds that are on the roost are now on the ground. I'm hearing hens though. I'm hearing hens over here. So that I'm right in between. Where I hear the hens and the gobblers right here. So I may need to ease out here. If they cross this road, they're definitely going to spook. So we're going to scout a little bit more today. Try to find some other spots to put some cameras out. This logging road right here sounds like it's going to be a good place to put a camera out if you ask me. Stick with us though. Still pinned down. There's birds just gobbling everywhere right now. There's hens just flying from tree to tree. I see 2 hens right now. I'm afraid to get out of here because I don't see any gobblers. I don't want to really see them, but I'm afraid that if I don't get out of here, I'm going to spook some stuff even more. Here comes some more turkeys. Bunch of hens are flying into the gobblers, it seems like. Another hen just landed up in a pine right here on the side of the road. They're going towards these gobblers down at the bottom right here. I know you hear it, man. It just gets me fired up. In 2 more weeks, I think we found a good spot. We're probably gonna come on back right here.
O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson. Brought to you by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers or go to Toyota.com today. No matter your destination, Toyota goes with you. Let's go places. Bill Jordan's Realtree. Family, friends, and the outdoors. The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results. And by Tough Shed, premier builder of sheds and garages.
There, let's put this bird down here. Jeez, this is a heavy turkey. A whole mountain bird. Let's prop him up here. Dang, he's got a heck of a beard, man. I mean, a heck of a beard. He's wet, of course. It's opening weekend here in Georgia, and it's been a great weekend. It's been a little bit tough. There's a ton of jakes in here. I mean, there are jakes everywhere. And honestly, I think that it's kind of got the birds a little tight-lipped. I've seen that before. If there are a ton of jakes on a piece of property and there's just a couple of longbeards, I've seen it to where the jakes will attack the longbeards. The jakes will run the longbeards off, and they got pens to themselves. But this morning it seemed like it was pretty quiet out. Rained all night last night. I knew that sitting on this field was going to be my best bet this morning. Coming into a field after it's rained seems to really be the best for turkey hunting. They come out in the field, they really like to dry off. It's the quickest place to dry off instead of in the woods when they're getting wet all day. I elected to take my bow with me today. I knew I'd be sitting here a while. Didn't know how long it would take, but I just, brought some food with me, got some waters, a quiver full of arrows, and that's about all I need. Didn't take long though. It was like right at daylight, this bird started hammering. Just a bunch of geese flying up and down the river. The river bottom's right here, at the end of the field. And I think he was roosted either around the side of this hill or he's roosted right on the side of the river there. But regardless, he hammered the first time I fly down cackled at him. I waited 2 or 3 minutes, did it again. He cut me off halfway. I just figured it probably wouldn't be long, and I knew the bird probably didn't have hens. I looked down the road here by the river, and there he was, full strut. Worked his way on up to the field and, came straight to the decoys. Beat him up, put on a show just like you want him to. I wish I could have made a little better shot. Obviously the shot was good enough. He just ran over here 40 yards. I let him, sit for 2 hours. He's fine, it's cool this morning. But when in doubt, I'd rather just wait it out. So we're gonna go ahead and pack him up, get him out of here. We're gonna have to tear the blind down, let it dry off all day. But man, what a way to start out a Georgia season.
Binoculars, we all use them. Here's a little extra tip about it that you may find application. When you get into the stand early and late, you want a glass. You want to survey deep into the woods. If there are deer out in a food plot or in the field, you can see them just fine. What you want to be able to do is see deep into the woods before they get there. Turkeys, hogs, deer, no matter what. Once you glass when you get there, you need to re-glass because as the sun rises or the sun sets, it changes the shadows. You'll be able to see more, and you'll be surprised how different it really does look as the time passes. Re-glass from the stand with your binoculars, and that's your hunting tip of the week.
This portion of O'Neill Outside is presented by the Georgia Department of Natural Resources Wildlife Resources Division and Georgia State Parks and Historic Sites.
This week, we are turkey hunting. You just saw Dakota get a big eastern with his bow. Next up, Dakota is in Texas. He's after a Rio, and now it's later in the season, and late spring turkey hunting in Texas, it can be hot in more ways than one.
Here we are in Texas. It's pretty hot right now. It's almost May. It's afternoon time. We're in here 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're on a wheat field, planning out in during deer season. There's been a ton of birds out here. It's kind of a transition area between a big ag field and the roost trees. My hope is to catch the birds coming back through this wheat field. There's a lot of roosts around here, and there's really no telling where they're going to go. But having a transition area like this midday is probably our best bet. It's awful windy. about 12-foot trees. So we're gonna hang it in here for a little bit, see what happens, and kick back and relax and kind of enjoy the day. But it may be a late afternoon before we start seeing birds come back this way. Stick with us, see what happens. Here come those hens. They're going across the dang field. I know that longbeard's right there with them. It's gotta be with them right there. There he is, right there. Right there. He's gonna get by us, Pink. He's gonna get by us. They're gonna go up that road. There he is, right there, right there. Right there. Right there. He's gonna get by us. He's gonna get by us. Listen. You on him? Boom, baby, boom. Yes. Longbeard down, baby. Longbeard on the ground in Texas. That right there was probably my longest shot ever. Longbeard XR, 3.5 inch. I'm guessing the bird to be 65, 70 yards. I'm gonna run out there and grab him real quick. What in the world? Late afternoon hunt. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, yes, baby. Surreal. Yes, let's go out there and check him out. Oh, that's awesome, man. Late afternoon here in Texas, and we just smoked a big longbeard with the CVA Apex. I'm telling you right now, I've shot a lot of shotguns, and there is not a shotgun out there that will take them down at the range that this gun will. It's unbelievable. The combination with this choke, Indian Creek choke tube, Longbeard XR, 3.5 inch number 5s, dropped him, and I've taken so many good birds with this combo. It's just unbelievable. But I'm gonna go out there and grab him real quick. Yes, sir. That is awesome.
Got a great little tidbit to point you to. I hope you're going to enjoy it. It's called the Audience Appreciation Event. We wouldn't be on the air without you guys. It's a whole long laundry list of 25 cooperative sponsors whereby you can be in a contest or drawing in which to win some great merchandise. You can go to the website, to Facebook, the YouTube channel, subscription to the newsletter, all kinds of ways. Would you like to be a part of it? Well, you can be. Hundreds of thousands of you. It's a favor, if you will, for watching the program from our sponsors.
We have more from O'Neill and Travis, but first, let's thank these sponsors. Arctic Ice. No hassle, no mess, colder than the rest. Year One, your source for muscle car parts. The Furminator, best food plot implement on earth. And by O'Neill's Real Gun and Marine Oils, naturally the best. Let's join O'Neill for some flavorful cooking with Swaggerty's Farm Sausage.
Many of the recipes we'll show you this fall are very interesting. It'd be things that you don't ordinarily prepare. This is stuffed summer squash, using, of course, Swaggerty's premium sausage. Now you can use the patties, the maple, might even consider the hot. But here's a pound, it's all crumbled up, there you go. I'm going to add onions, garlic, thyme. This may take some time. Pecans, off to a good start, aren't I? Breadcrumbs, some mozzarella cheese, and I believe this is chicken broth, because everything's better with chicken broth. Let's mix this up and give me the opportunity to keep from hurting myself by putting it in the squash. Okay, I think I got it going here. Let's give this a try. Whew. And we're going, as I proceed, this is going to be cooked either on the grill at 375 or in the oven at 375. Short time, about 20 minutes. I'll add salt and pepper to all of these when I have them all prepared. You stand by. Salt and pepper to taste. Now you can put this on the grill or in the oven, but it doesn't take long. A little bit of pepper here. Help yourself. "20 minutes at 375. Oh boy. Using Swaggerty's Farm Premium Mild Roll Sausage, here is your stuffed summer squash. It's an outstanding recipe, and you can get it. Visit swaggertysfarm.com or o'neilloutside.com.
That was a heck of a shot right there. Let's go see if we can get them before the cows do. Let's we turn these cows into retrievers. I don't know what happened. These birds were coming down this edge. They were gonna come by at 10 yards or less. They got to 50 yards, turned, went across the entire field. I don't know if they're blind shy. It doesn't really matter when you got a CVA Apex though. You just smash them wherever they stand. That's about all that happened right there. Shot him in mid gobble. This is the last time he'll ever gobble, I can guarantee it. I don't think I need this face mask. Check him out. Let's see if, you gotta be kidding me. This bird is a giant. I'm talking about some daggers. Absolute daggers. That's as sharp as it gets right there. Needles, son. This is a big bird. They come across this field. He had those hens. He stayed out there for an hour, just strutting nonstop. I never could get good footage of him. I mean, heck, he's got a big fan. He's got to be Pope and Young or Boone and Crockett, I guess, since I shot him with a gun. Gotta be. He gobbled once out here, and I could barely hear him, even though he gobbled at 50 yards. The wind's blowing 35 miles an hour. That's a heck of a bird. That's my biggest Rio right there, spur-wise, for sure. I mean, absolute giant. I don't know how old this bird is, but I'd say he's every bit of 12, 14 years old. That's awesome right there. I'm fired up. Rush Creek Guide Service pulls through once again.
Now, a look ahead at next week's show.
So right now we're on a neighboring property with the cooperative with Dieline WMA through
Just
the woods
over the hill there?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And we are in a Bermuda grass hayfield. This farmer was sustaining some damage. It looks like you ran through here with a plow in some of these areas.
You can tell.
That's right. So what we did was we started baiting where the pig activity already was, and then we started building this trap a few panels at a time to get them used to it. And then we've got the back of the trap open right now. We're going to close that today and leave nothing but the triggered gate on the front for the pigs to go through, and hopefully we'll get the whole entire sounder to come in.
Okay, to everybody's benefit.
That's right. It's a collaborative effort, public and private land working together to solve the problem.
There you are.